Hello and welcome. We're glad to have viewers from all over the world tuning in. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. After intense airstrikes that began in March, US President Donald Trump just announced a halt to attacks on the Houthis in Yemen. He claimed that the Houthis begged Washington to stop the strikes, promising to cease attacks on ships and avoid disrupting international shipping routes.
They've surrendered, but in a way, we'll see if we can trust them. They said they won't blow up any more vessels.
This just came in. At the same time, Yemen has issued its final warning to Israel before potentially targeting the Dimona nuclear facility. Meanwhile, tensions escalate globally. India and Pakistan are once again on the brink. Pakistan vows to respond with force. China enters the India-Pakistan conflict with calculated calm and powerful missiles. Russia is closely watching the situation as Ukraine becomes another pawn in a global chess match. Hungary warns Europe against playing with fire by supporting Ukraine, and Jordan's king makes it clear aid isn't free. Everything has a price. In a precisely timed move, Yemen's missile forces launched an unexpected strike at the heart of the Israeli entity. A hypersonic missile, silent at launch but politically and militarily deafening, was fired. Yemen's Ministry of Defense confirmed that the strike was a direct response to Israeli crimes against Palestinians in Gaza, declaring that the fight will continue as long as the aggression persists. Yemen's military chief announced that the Dimona reactor is now officially on their target list. The warning is clear: any escalation from Tel Aviv will be met with a devastating response. Israel responded with heavy airstrikes on Sana'a, targeting and destroying the infrastructure at the international airport.
Yemen says civilian facilities and critical infrastructure were hit and vows retaliation.
Fierce clashes have erupted between India and Pakistan along the border, with uncertainty surrounding China's military role. Russia is preparing for a renewed offensive on Kyiv in the coming weeks.
We haven't even started yet.
In what felt like a scene from a high-stakes political drama, Trump appeared with his signature confidence, waving and shrugging, and made a statement that shocked Washington's hawks.
I didn't ask anyone to bomb Yemen. Yemenis are not our enemies. There are those pushing us into wars we don't want.
Reactions poured in. In Sana'a, Ansar Allah fired back, figuratively and literally stating,
"We've never stopped demanding our rights. The American truce is just a political maneuver. The halt in bombing is only the start of a longer process, and Tel Aviv will not be shielded from future attacks. Our targets are expanding to include every vital point in Israel. Trump's decision won't stop our resistance."
Meanwhile, Israel reacted in a completely different way. Senior security officials gathered in tense war rooms, warning that the US decision could destabilize the region.
This truce puts us in a dangerous position. Our future doesn't depend on it.
In political circles, the warning tone was sharper.
If the strikes on Yemen stop, it could give them space to grow stronger. We can't allow that. There's no room for negotiation with Yemen. Only strength can deal with escalation.
In South Asia, the tension between India and Pakistan hit a new high. India launched airstrikes targeting radar systems and air defenses inside Pakistan. Islamabad responded fiercely, claiming that Indian drones failed to hit their marks. India then shut down 24 airports as a precaution. There were reports that Chinese forces played a key role in downing Indian aircraft, raising questions about Beijing's growing involvement. Now the world watches. Will these flashpoints ignite into full-scale wars? In Eastern Europe, the war in Ukraine threatens to spiral even further.
Moscow is watching developments in Ukraine closely and will act based on how the declared ceasefire evolves.
Meanwhile, Hungary's foreign minister slammed the EU's plans to send military support to Ukraine, calling it reckless and unjustified. Is this just a war on the ground, or the opening of a new front in the global power struggle? In the Middle East, Jordan's king delivered a sharp strategic message on the Palestinian issue, stressing that Jordanian aid must be conditional.
We give support, but not for free. Everything has a cost.
Amid the deepening regional crisis, he added that any further action from Jordan will depend on the international community's response. His comments came as military operations intensified in Gaza, giving his words serious diplomatic weight. Will Jordan remain neutral or take a more active role in the Palestinian cause? The Middle East is on fire again, and the US decision is just another piece in a massive geopolitical chess game, one where no one yet knows who will win in the end. Thank you all for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. At S News, we're committed to delivering traditional and balanced news. See you in the next video.